Cobain is literally my biggest celebrity crush. I do know he's dead. Our relationship is complicated, okay? Here we are now. Entertain us. Are y'all ready to see my circus auditions? Oh no! I'm losing all of my rocks. So I guess I wouldn't make the best circus act, huh? Hey guys, my name is Cameron and welcome back to my channel, Which Way to Wicked, where we talk about all things love, light, and especially tarot. So guys, before we get into this reading today, I want to go ahead and give a really quick shout out to one of my subscribers who goes by the username Low-Key Wizard. Okay, now first of all, that is an amazing username, if I do say so myself. But I wanted to go ahead and give you a really quick shout out and say thank you, because you are actually the first person to send me a tip through my Cash App, and that really does just mean so much to me. I am just so appreciative of your support, of your love, and I just wanted to say thank you. It really does mean so much. So yes guys, let's go ahead and get into the rest of this reading. Okay, so in today's reading, we are going to be finding out exactly what all the tea and gossip is on your crush. So if you want to find out exactly what people are saying about your boo thing whenever they are not in the room, if you want to find out what their reputation is, then this is going to be the reading for you today. So let's go ahead and take a look at your group picks, shall we? So here are your group picks today. So for group number 1, we have Vicious Circle by Miss Linda Robertson. For group number 2, we have Fatal Circle by, you guessed it, Miss Linda Robertson. And last but not least, we have Hallowed Circle by the one, the only Linda Robertson. Okay, so guys, I want you to go ahead and take a deep breath in. And now I want you to let it out. And now I want you to please close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I want you to think about your crush. And I want you to think about what is all of the tea on them. What do people say about them whenever they are not in the room? Okay, what is their freaking reputation? So, without further ado, whenever you feel ready, please open your eyes. And whichever book your eyes lands on first, then that, my dear, is going to be the reading for you today. Now, if you feel called to more than one book here, then definitely feel free to check out those extra corresponding messages. And as always, I will have the timestamps listed down in the description box below. So, let's go ahead and get into your reading today, friends, okay? Hello, Group 1! So, if you chose this beautiful book called Vicious Circle by Miss Linda Robertson, then hey, hello, my fabulous folks, and welcome to your reading today. So, I'm gonna go ahead and place this right here, and I want to make sure y'all can see this. Oh, there's a bit of a light glaring on that, and I'm sorry. I hope that doesn't bother you too much. I'm sorry. But let's go ahead and get into your reading today. Okay, so we're going to be finding out exactly what the gossip is on your current crush, okay? What are their friends or just people in general saying about them whenever they leave the room? So if you want to find out all that steamy tea, then let's go ahead and do it. Okay, so Spirit, can we get some messages, please? What is the tea on Group 1's crush, okay? What is the tea on them? Ooh, this is interesting. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through. Ah! Okay, look at that, guys. We have so many cards coming through. Okay, that's actually quite interesting. Ooh, okay. So I'm definitely getting the idea. I feel like people are very intrigued by your person, by your crush. I think that there is a lot of mystery surrounding your person in mind. And I think that there is just so many people that are trying to figure out more information about your person, because I do think right away, just by looking at these cards, by looking at the back of the deck energy, that your person is kind of like a closed book. And they kind of make it hard for people to really get to know them. I think it takes a long time for them to divulge any information about themselves. I feel like I'm getting a lot of like Capricornian energy from them, because Capricorns, you know, they are the type of people who they don't just let anyone know them. They don't just tell all of their secrets to everyone, right? They like to keep things to themselves. So I'm kind of getting like Capricornian energy, Scorpio energy. I just think that this person, they will, you know, let people get to know them. It's not like they're going to completely keep everything from everyone, but I just think that it takes a long time for them to open up even more. Okay, so the gossip surrounding your person is definitely, you know, the type of gossip where people are just trying to figure out who your person is. You know, what are their likes? What are their interests? What was their family life like, right? People just want to know who your person is. But anyways, guys, let's actually talk about the cards that are coming through. So we have the Wise One coming through, which does represent that Hierophant energy. We have the Moon card. We also have the Two of Cups, and we have the Two of Swords. And the reason why I said that the Wise One represented Hierophant energy was because of the fact that the Wise One is actually the Hierophant in traditional tarot. It's just that they renamed the Hierophant to be the Wise One. I just wanted to make sure that that was clarified, because I feel like the way I worded it was kind of confusing, okay? But anyways, guys, just talking about what is coming through here. First of all, I think that with the Two of Cups coming through, there are a lot of people that have a crush on your person. I don't think that you're the only one that is crushing on them, because the Two of Cups literally talks about finding your perfect match. It talks about finding somebody who you could truly just think about settling down with, who you could truly think about having a future with. And so I do think that a lot of people look at your crush and they are all thinking about what it would be like to date them, to be with them. But at the end of the day, again, there is so much mystery surrounding your crush with the Moon card coming through here. A lot of people don't know what to expect from your person, and it's quite interesting here, because I feel like there is something to do with commitment coming through here with the Wise One, because the Wise One is the card of commitment. It talks about making a commitment with someone and being with them for a really long time, right? And what's interesting is, going off of that even further, we have the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Swords talks about deceit. It talks about lies. It talks about maybe even somebody cheating on someone, for example. And so there is this energy where I think that your crush comes off as someone who is a bit of a player. And I think the reason why they get this type of reputation is because of the fact that, again, they are very secretive. I think that they are just not really out there and open about their romantic past. They're not really open about whether they are dating anyone. They keep a lot of things to themselves. And I think because your person is, again, so attractive and a lot of people are so interested in them romantically, I think because a lot of people don't know a lot of information, they just make a lot of guesses, right? Because they don't know who your person is. They don't know if your person is dating anyone or what their dating history is. I think that people just make conclusions about them. They just draw conclusions, and because your person is somebody who a lot of people are interested in, because your person is, I would say, very attractive, very interesting to the opposite sex, or maybe even to the same sex, I think that people realize how what's the word? How interesting they are to everyone. People realize that your person is well liked and well loved by everyone, and they realize that this is somebody who everybody wants to be with, right? And I think that they just draw these conclusions that, oh, you know, this person must be a player. They must be somebody who wouldn't remain committed to someone. And they are saying these things just simply based on the fact that your person is a hot commodity. Your crush is super hot and attractive. So yeah, that is definitely coming through. I just think that a lot of people feel very insecure whenever they are around your person. A lot of people feel like they are not good enough for your person. They feel like if they were to tell your person that they like them, that your person would reject them or tell them that they're just not really interested, right? So that is definitely coming through, and that is what I'm seeing for you guys so far. There is just, at the end of the day, so much mystery. There's so much mystery surrounding your person, and I do think that so many people are genuinely interested in getting to know your person better. They want to be able to be the one that your person actually, you know, opens up to. They want to be that special one that they give that VIP access to when it comes to their heart and when it comes to the secrets that are within them. And at the end of the day, everyone that talks about your person, all the gossip on them is the fact that, you know, they just want to find out more about your person, if that makes any sense, right? Does that make sense? So I think that whenever people talk about them, they don't really have that much to say, right? Because a lot of people don't even know that much about your person because they keep so many things under lock and key. So there's just a lot of assumptions that are thrown into the mix. I think people, you know, whenever they're talking about your person, they say like, oh, that person looks like a player. They look like they would be somebody that might even be a cheater or something like that. And then there's other people that are saying like, oh, that person is just so hot. They're so attractive. You know, I would love to take that person to, you know, Pound Town. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of people that are romantically interested in your person. There's a lot of people that are physically interested in your person. Your person is just interesting, okay? They are very, very interesting, very pleasing to the eye. They are just a hot commodity, okay? And that is definitely the biggest T on your person. It's just how hot they are, right? But let's go ahead and get some extra messages. Spirit, can we get some extra messages on Group 1's person? What is the T on them? Spirit, what is the T on them? Okay. Can we get some extra messages, please, Spirit? What is the T on Group 1's person? Can we get some messages? Can we get some messages? That's so interesting. Wow. Okay. We're actually getting a lot more information on your person than I expected to get. And that's very interesting to see, because I thought that the cards, you know, I thought they were not really going to give us that much information, honestly, because of the fact that your person just is such an enigma and is such a mystery. I thought that maybe the cards were being mysterious on purpose to just capture your person's energy, but I feel like the cards are actually giving us quite a bit more information than I previously expected to get from them. So yeah, that one definitely wants to come through. Okay, that is so funny. So yeah, literally guys, we have the Snell coming through, and I think that that is just so on brand with your person. We also have the Hedgehog, we have Mothering and Victim, and we also have Let It Be. So guys, first of all, with the Snell and the Hedgehog coming through, I feel like this makes so much sense, because first of all, the Hedgehog, it's hard to hold a hedgehog, right? There are so many people that look at a hedgehog and they genuinely think a hedgehog is like the cutest thing ever, right? There are so many people that want to pet a hedgehog and hold them and cuddle them, but at the end of the day, a hedgehog has those spikes, and those spikes I feel like are quite prickly, and so it makes it hard to get close to a hedgehog. It makes it hard to truly hug them and to be with them because of the fact that they have those little spikes coming out of them. And so I feel like that is truly representing your person. Like, there are so many people that want to get to know your person. They look at your person and they see them as somebody who is so freaking hot, so freaking attractive, so freaking cute, and they want to get to know them better. But your person makes it so hard for people to get closer to them because I feel like they have a lot of these defense mechanisms. They have a lot of boundaries placed between them and other people because I feel like they are in a way afraid to open up. I feel like in the past they have been a victim. They have been hurt, and I think that that is the energy that people get from your person. And so I think that whenever people are gossiping about your person, they are saying like, hey, I don't know for sure if this person was a victim, but it just seems like they have been really hurt, and it seems like that has caused them to place a lot of boundaries between them and other people, and that has caused them to make it harder to get to know them, right? And with the snail coming through, the snail is all about like things moving very slowly because a snail moves slowly. And so I think that what people are saying about your person is the fact that it does take a long time to get them to open up. Things move very slowly when it comes to trying to start a connection with your person. They take things, your person takes things very slow, right? They are just very slow to open up and to be vulnerable. And honestly, guys, I'm kind of getting some extra messages here. This like cheating and player type of vibe that I was getting off from your person, this could also be related to the fact that maybe when other people are talking about your person, one of the guesses of how they could have been hurt in the past could be that maybe they were the ones that got played. Maybe your crush was the one that was cheated on. And so I do think that it's going to be half and half. For some of you guys, for half of you, I think that people are going to be tossing around the idea that your person could be a cheater or a player just based solely on the fact that they are a hot commodity and they are just really attractive. But the other half of people who talk about your person could be making the guess that maybe they were cheated on in the past, or they were hurt by somebody in the past, they were lied to by somebody in the past, and that has in turn caused them to be very closed up and shuttered off to other people, right? So at the end of the day, I just think that there are so many rumors going on surrounding your person, and at the end of the day, that's just what they are. They are rumors, because at the end of the day, nobody truly knows who your person is. Nobody truly knows what is hiding underneath that mask that they wear to other people, or underneath those boundaries that they place between them and others, right? At the end of the day, it just takes so long for this person to open up to others, and I think that they really do only open up to a select few people. Now, I do want to go ahead and just clarify this mothering card here. I want to find out exactly what this is talking about. Spirit, can you clarify this mothering card? What is this representing for group 1? Okay, yeah. That makes a lot of sense. So we have the Queen of Cups coming through and the Queen of Swords to clarify the mothering. So I honestly think that for a lot of you guys, your person does have this very like motherly type of energy surrounding them. I think that this is somebody who even though they do place a lot of boundaries between them and others, I think that at the end of the day, they do come off as somebody who does have a very kind heart. They do come off as somebody who could be quite compassionate if they allow themselves to just actually open up to others. Does that make sense? And it's so interesting to get the Queen of Swords, because the Queen of Swords does talk about somebody who is very independent. This talks about somebody who doesn't really need anyone to be happy. They just rely on themselves. And this could even talk about somebody who is quite quiet in a way. And so I'm getting the idea that when people meet your person, they just see this Queen of Swords type of version to them. They see somebody who is very independent, who doesn't really need anyone to be happy. They see somebody who is a bit more reclusive, a bit more of a hermit. But as they get to know your person, as they get to know them, I think that they start to show little hints of this Queen of Cups type of person. They start to show that, yes, they can be quite compassionate and nice and sweet and kind, but it just takes a lot of time to get to that moment. It takes a lot of time for them to open up and to get past these boundaries that they place between them and others. It takes a lot, but it is there, and there is hints of it being there, right? There's hints of the sweet nature just kind of lying underneath the hard exterior that they put on to others, right? So I do think that at the end of the day, one of the final things that are kind of on the rumor mill about your person, one of the things that people are saying whenever your person is not in the room is that, you know, they're just talking about how your person may come off as somebody who is like a lion. To others, they may come off as somebody who's really tough as nails and very hard on the outside. But whenever your person is... whenever people are talking about your person, they're saying how they may come off as somebody who's very tough on the outside, but on the inside, they really do seem like somebody who is a cuddly bear, right? They seem like somebody who is as soft as cotton on the inside. So, yeah, that is what people are saying about your person. You know, at the end of the day, people are just so interested in them, and I think that everybody is talking about how attractive they are, but they are also talking about how they do seem like somebody who could have been hurt in the past. They seem like somebody who does have quite a bit of a history that does affect them in the way that they present themselves to others. People are saying how they do come off as somebody who is quite hard as nails on the outside, but they are also saying how, you know, they could definitely be soft as nails on the inside. And then there are some people that are saying that they could be a bit of a player, while there are others that are saying that maybe they have been the ones that were played by someone else. So, yeah, guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a phenomenal rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hello, Group 2. So if you chose this Fatal Circle book by Miss Linda Robertson, then hey, hello, my beautiful folks, and welcome to your reading today. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and place this book right here, and let's take a look at your tarot cards, okay? So let's go ahead and find out exactly what the tea is on your crush, okay? Spirit, for group 2, what are people saying about our group 2's super cute and sexy crush, okay? What is the gossip on them? Ooh, guys, I love the first card that came out for you. So let's see what else wants to come through. Spirit, can we get some extra messages, please? Oh, that is so sweet. Oh my gosh, you guys. That is so adorable. Oh my gosh. Your person seems like such a freaking catch. You guys, I do not blame you whatsoever for having a crush on them and for liking them. And honestly, I have to tell you right now, you know, right now, I think that you are not the only person that has a crush on them. I think that everybody honestly has a huge crush on them as well. I think that everyone is crushing on them, and I think that your person's just a genuinely sweet, authentic, and kind individual, and people just can't help but fall in love with your person because they are just so lovable and they just give so much of themselves and so much love to others, right? So that is so sweet to see. But let's talk about these cards. So we have the Ace of Cups for the back of the deck energy, which just sets an amazing tone to this reading, and we will get more into that in a second. But talking about the other cards, we have the Three of Pentacles, we have the Lovers coming through, and we also have the Ten of Cups. So guys, I just have to tell you right now, I'm getting like such a warm energy from your person. Like, as I'm looking at these cards, as I'm looking at your message today, you know, just within me, like in my heart, like I feel so warm. I feel so cuddly. And I just think that that is how your person is with everyone, I think your person makes everyone feel that way, right? I think that they just have just the sweetest energy ever. And I just think that whenever they are around people, they are literally like a coffee in the way that they just pick up everyone, right? Like a coffee, whenever I drink a coffee, it just makes me feel so warm because obviously like it's hot, right? I know some people drink cold coffee, but your girl right here, she can only drink hot coffee. I only drink hot coffee. In fact, I will literally get a cup of coffee and it will be as hot as can be, but to me it's not hot enough, so I will put it in the microwave and heat it up even more, right? If it doesn't burn my tongue and give me first degree burns, then I'm not happy, okay? But anyways, whenever I drink a coffee, it makes me very hot, right? It makes me very warm. It makes me feel good, but it also gives me energy. It picks me up, okay? It gives me that much needed boost. And I think that that is what your person is like to others. They just give everybody a much needed boost. They give everybody like a new sense of renewal, a new sense of like adrenaline and excitement. And so I do think that when other people talk about your person, they are all talking about how they make them feel, and everybody has nothing but nice things to say. Everybody just are all saying that your person is just a ray of sunshine. They uplift everyone, and I really do think that your person is genuinely just a really, really happy-go-lucky type of individual, and I think that people just can't help but adore them and to want to be around them, and I just think that that is so incredible to see. Now, talking about this Ace of Cups that was coming through, you know, the Ace of Cups literally talks about love. It talks about new love, and looking at this person, it just looks as though there is so much like love bursting out of them, right? Like as we see this water like coming out of this person's chest, that reminds me of just so much love just bursting out of the seams, right? And I think that that is your person. They just have so much love to give, and that is what people are saying about them behind their back, right? And I also think that everyone is talking about how great of a friend your person is. That is what I'm seeing here with the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles talks about working with somebody. It talks about somebody just being a really great person to be around with. It talks about somebody who's really easy to work with. And if you look right here, it looks as though like these people are all working together, all helping each other, giving each other a helping hand. And I think that that is what people are talking about whenever they talk about your person. They talk about how your crush is somebody who is always there to offer their help and their services to you. If anybody ever needs help with anything, right, your person will be there for them no matter what. If anybody ever has like a weird, like out of the blue type of favor that they need, your person would be the one that they call, because your person will just always be there no matter what, no matter how weird the favor is, no matter what time of the night they call them, they will be there. When nobody else will, they will be there, right? Your person always shows up. They're always there. They're always present. They are just a true friend. They are what a friend should be. And that is what people are saying about them. With the Lovers coming through, the Lovers literally talks about finding your perfect match. It talks about being with somebody who you could spend the rest of your life with. It talks about meeting just somebody who compliments you in every way. And I think that your person is just everybody's like perfect someone, right? I think that anybody could think of your person and imagine themselves just being so happy with them, growing old with them, right? And so I do think when people are talking about them, they're talking about how they wish that they could be more than friends with your person. They wish that they could date your person, right? And at the end of the day, with the Ten of Cups coming through, this talks about having a family with somebody, building a family, and just building an emotionally abundant and happy life with someone. And I just think that your person, they are, again, just the perfect person to everyone, and they do just seem like somebody who anyone would be happy with. And so I just think that everyone just imagines growing old with your person, and they even imagine like building a family with them as well. I think that your person would just be the perfect mom, the perfect dad, the perfect parent, and I think that when other people are talking about them, that is something that they definitely mention, how your person would just make an excellent mom or dad, right? Because they honestly do give like mom vibes, in my opinion, because I feel like if I were to ever be in a very like sticky situation, I would always call my mom. Like, that's just me though. But I can trust my mom so much, and I know that she would help me with anything. So I would always count on her and call her to help me out with anything. With any weird favor, she would be the one I call. If I ever needed somebody to talk to, she would be the one I call. And I know that when it comes to my mom, at least, I know that I can always count on her to love me, to be there for me, to help me out. And she just makes me so happy. Every time I'm around her, she makes me so happy. She is like my proverbial cup of coffee. And so I just think that your person really does give off mom vibes to people. They give off mom vibes in the way that they are just so loving, so kind, so genuine. This is somebody who people feel like they can talk about their feelings with, and people just adore your person. They really do. Everybody has nothing but good things to say about them. And I think that that is just so sweet. So sweet to see. So I think I'm going to pull just one card from that deck. Let's see what wants to come through with this one. For group 2, what are people saying about them, Spirit? Yeah, that's so funny. Okay, love that. That is so beautiful. Okay, can we get another card, please, Spirit? Another card, please, for group 2. What are people saying about them? What are people saying about them, Spirit? What are people saying about them? Can we get some messages, please? There we go. That's interesting. Okay. Let's get another card, Spirit. What wants to come through? Can we get one more card? Okay. Huh. That's so interesting. Okay, so guys, first of all, we have hedgehog coming through. We also have fertility with the rabbit. We have monk/nun, and we also have ghost. Okay, that's so interesting to see. Just give me a second while I interpret this message that is coming through. Okay, so I'm honestly getting the idea that people really do feel like they can talk about anything with your person. Okay, people feel like they can say anything to them and that they will not judge them. They will listen to them, and then they will give them any type of advice if they are looking for advice, right? The reason why I'm saying that is because we have ghost coming through. Whenever I think of a ghost, I think of being haunted by something, by someone, by something specifically from your past. And what's interesting is for that to be paired with the hedgehog. You know, the hedgehog talks about having a lot of defense mechanisms between you and others, right? It talks about not really wanting to open up to other people. And I do feel like your person is the type of individual who can take people who have so many things from their past that are haunting them, so many things that they don't feel comfortable talking about to other people. But whenever they are around your person, they feel like they can open up to them. And the way that people feel like they can open up to a monk or to a nun, right? Because whenever I think of a monk, whenever I think of a nun, I see them as spiritual advisors, right? These are the type of people who other individuals go to for help, for advice, and people feel like they can talk to them about anything, right? And I think that that is the type of energy that your person gives off to others. They are the type of people who people just instantly feel like they can trust, who they feel like they can come to talk about anything with under the sun. And I think that when people are talking about your person, that is what they are saying. They are saying how they seem so trustworthy, so down to earth. They are saying that they feel like they would never be judged by your person, by your crush. They just feel like they can come to them with anything, and that your person, your crush, would take them as they are and love them no matter what, right? And I think that that is just so lovely to see. And at the end of the day, with fertility coming through, I really do think that people are genuinely interested in, again, having children with your person. I think that people see your person and they just think like, wow, I want that person to be the mother, the father, the parent of my children. Like, that is hubby, daddy, wifey, mommy material, okay? So I just think that everybody wants to be with your person, and they really do want to not just be friends with them, but they want to build a life with them, right? They want to get married to your person and just go the full 9 yards with them, right? So yeah, that is what I'm seeing for you guys. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have an incredible rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hello, Group 3. So you chose this amazing book called Hallowed Circle by Miss Linda Robertson. Then, hey, hello and welcome to your reading today. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and place this right here. And let's take a look at your tarot cards. So again, we are going to be finding out what is the tea on your current crush. Okay, what are people saying about them? What is the gossip on them? Okay, so Spirit, can we get some messages, please? What are people saying about my lovely Group 3 super sexy crush? Okay, can we get some messages, please? What is the tea on them? Spirit, can we get some messages? Let's see what wants to come through. Ooh, there we go. Okay. Ooh. Wow. Guys, I'm already getting the energy. Like, I'm getting some boss babe energy coming from your person, which we love to see. Ooh, that's interesting too. Okay, let's get one more card. One more card. What wants to come through, Spirit, for, ooh, Group 3. Okay, I said one more card, but we got 3 more freaking cards, okay? And that's absolutely crazy, but we love it, and we're here for it. So let me just arrange this how I want it to be arranged. So first of all, guys, for the back of the deck energy, we have the 7 of Wands coming through. Now, talking about the other cards, we have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Awakening card coming through. We also have the 10 of Swords. We have the Page of Cups. And last but not least, we have the Knight of Cups. So guys, talking about like zodiac signs that are coming through with the Awakening card, this does talk about that beautiful, lovely Virgo energy. With these Cups cards coming through, this does talk about water signs. So your person could be a water sign, and I am talking about our lovely Scorpios, Pisces, Cancers, okay? So your person could be one of those signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. But guys, just talking about what is coming through, I definitely think with the 10 of Swords coming through here, I feel like when people are talking about your person, the biggest gossip about them is the fact that they could have gone through something really big and harrowing recently, or in the recent past, okay? So I'm kind of getting the idea that your person has had to go through some challenging times. They have had to go through some really hard moments within their life. And I don't know if that is something that has recently been challenging them, recently been plaguing them, or if this is something that has happened in the past, right? But I think that at the end of the day, you know, this harder time is really coming through. And I think that when other people are talking about them, all they are saying is how they have had to go through some difficult moments within their life, how they have had to go through some difficult challenges. But what is so interesting is that instead of these people, you know, going through these difficult times and just closing off to the world and becoming very reclusive and very negative and very upset, I feel like people have been saying how your person is the opposite. You know, whenever they go through these darker moments, they are still able to be very hopeful about the future. They are still able to be very excited about what is awaiting them, about what is to come forward, right? And I think that your person overall is just a very, very positive person, and they just come off as somebody who will always have that like light at the end of the tunnel type of mindset. And I think that that is definitely something that people are always talking about whenever it comes to them. That is something that is always, being explained and gossiped on. And so I do think that at the end of the day, all of the gossip on your person is all very positive. None of it is negative. And I also have to say that people, they feel like your person is somebody who is very stable, very grounded and down to earth. They feel like your person is somebody who they can count on and trust. And I definitely think that that is another thing that people talk about. And I just think that they're also saying how even whenever they are going through these tumultuous times, they are also able to again remain very stable, remain very grounded. So not only are they somebody who are very happy-go-lucky, very positive, but they are also somebody who is able to keep their cool even whenever they are going through crazy times. And I feel like this person, if they are going through these really darker moments within their life, instead of allowing it to completely get them down and to cause them to again close off from life itself, they are instead very active, taking a very active role within their life. I think that they are going after their job, going after their career aspects. They could be really focusing on trying to get a better position within their job. They could be focusing a lot on their schoolwork, on trying to perform the best whenever it comes to their grades, whenever it comes to getting a really high GPA. They are just overall a freaking boss babe, and we love that. We love that, and I feel like other people love that so much as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on and find out other messages. Okay, so Spirit, what are people saying about group 3's person? What are people saying about them? Okay, so let's see what else wants to come through here with the other cards. What are people saying about them, Spirit? What is the gossip on group 3's person? Beautiful. Oh my goodness, that makes so much sense, and it's so lovely to see that here. So let's get some extra messages. What are people saying about them, Spirit? What are people saying about them? Can we get one more card, please? There we go. Okay, yeah, look at that, you guys. So first of all, we have Cauldron coming through. We have losing oneself. We have prostitute, and we also have wall. So I feel like whenever we have losing oneself coming through, I think that people are saying how your person, again, is just so stable and so grounded, right? And what's so interesting is that when people go through harder moments, they do start to lose themselves a bit. A lot of the times people kind of forget who they are. They forget how strong they are, how incredible they are, as they, just get really sad and despondent because of their current situation, right? People start to lose their sense of faith, their sense of happiness, and instead they start to become more negative and more pessimistic. And your person is just not like that. I feel like whenever they go through these dark moments, they never forget themselves. They never forget how strong they are, how amazing they are. They never forget how talented they are, how they can do anything. And I think that instead of placing boundaries up and walls up between themselves and other people, or between themselves and life, instead of trying to curl in on themselves and just hide from what lies ahead, hide from the world, instead they are reaching out for it, right? They're reaching out for life, and they're making the most of it. And so I do think that when people are talking about your person, they're just saying how your person is a go-getter. They're saying how your person is just going after life, and how they will not take nothing but the best, right? They know that they deserve the best and they will not settle for anything less. And so I think that when people are talking about them, they are always saying how your person is a mover and a shaker, a go-getter. They are somebody who knows exactly what they deserve. They know their worth, and they will not accept anything but the best for themselves. And I think that people are also saying how your person can survive absolutely anything, right? And it's so interesting because with the prostitute card, it says right here, for the light attribute, accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. So your person, even if they are going through a moment where they are in survival mode, even if they are going through the darkest moments ever, they will be able to go through it and they will still be able to remain, again, so powerful, so confident. They will still be able to love themselves, to look at themselves in the mirror and see themselves as a victor, right, instead of a victim, okay? And I just think that that is so freaking powerful and so freaking amazing. So at the end of the day, your person is just a hero, right? Your person is so incredible. And I'm honestly getting the idea that people, whenever they talk about them, whenever they even think about them, they say how they are honestly like Clark Kent, how they are like Clark Kent, who is Superman, how they're like Batman, right? They are the type of people who had a harder life. They're the type of people whose origin stories were not great, but it made them the person who they were meant to be. Your person is like Spider-Man, right? And the way that Spider-Man had to deal with the loss of losing his grandparents, or excuse me, his grandpa. And your person is like Batman, and the way that Batman had to deal with the loss of losing his parents. Your person is like Clark Kent or Superman, who had to deal with the fact that he wasn't human, and he had to deal with the fact that he didn't know who his true parents were, right? He never knew who his parents were. And I think that at the end of the day, those challenges were what made them stronger. Their origin story was what made them the person who they were. And their origin story was what made them even more powerful. And they were able to go through these really dark moments without allowing those moments to bring them down. Instead, they rose even higher and they became even stronger. And they became a savior to so many people. They were protectors to so many people. They were heroes to so many people. And I think that that is who your person is. People see your person as a hero. Because looking at all these other cards, I think that because of what your person is either going through right now or had to go through in the past, I think that they want to help other people who are either going through the same thing or who are just going through a darker moment in their life. This is just somebody who is just so motivational. They are so inspiring, and they want to help as many people as they can. And so I think when people are talking about your person, that is what they're talking about, how your person is a superhero, how your person is just so amazing, so loving to others, how they inspire others to go through the most challenging times ever and to become even more powerful because of it. So yeah, people just really admire your person. They really love them and care about them and look up to them. I think that people really do view your person as a mentor. So yes, guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys.